Namaste yogis.
It's Goga, kinda like yoga. 2 years in the game, 78 postures later, it is clear hip openers are the big boys or girls in yoga. From sitting ones, lunges, squats, goddesses, hamstring stretchers, including the inversions. With this foundation, I'm convinced that we are ready to take a 90-day journey towards the mother of them all. They call it hanumanasana, monkey, or as most of you know it, the splits. Enjoy the ride. So let's begin with a bit of warm-up. So do like 60 seconds worth of butt kicks. So you just keep kicking your bum, running up, just trying to make circles here as you rotate your body, inhaling and exhaling. Keep going. 60 seconds worth of butt kicks. You can even quicken them just to be able to see whether you can speed it up a bit. Just make sure you are tapping your glutes with your heels. 30 more seconds to go. Keeping the chest straight, so you always want to keep your hands on your chest, just be able to like make sure that your torso is elongated the entire time. Inhaling and exhaling, and then gently start slowing down, and then stop the exercise. The next posture you're going to do, or the next set of sequence you're going to do, come into a comfortable seat, and then we're going to do an open chain extension. So you're on the left leg or the right leg, so you keep stretching your left leg forward, flexing your toes towards your face, and then you're trying to keep your upper body as straight as possible, and you're not like straining your legs here. You want to keep it like very firmly here, just be able to like ensure that it's straight, just feeling that nice stretch on the hamstring, and then gently release, switch sides. So again, for 30 seconds, open chain knee extension on the right foot. So flex your right foot towards your face by pointing your toes towards your face, keeping the upper body straight, and stay here, inhaling and exhaling. Feeling that deep stretch on the hamstring, the entire right hamstring. Then you're trying to keep your upper body straight the entire time. 15 more seconds to go. And then when you're ready, so that you can release the posture by bringing that foot down. The next what you're going to do, you're going to do side lunges. So you bring your hands to your heart center, and then so that you can lunge on the right side, come back to center, lunge on the left side. So you keep doing this for the next 30 seconds, coming back to center, lunging towards the left here, come back to center, lunge towards the right. So you keep going until our time runs out. This posture is actually very good, just be able to make sure that you are feeling that stretch on the hamstrings. As you lean towards one side, you can feel like a very deep stretch on the entire hamstring on the leg that is totally outstretched. And then we even say that you can hold it for a bit, come back to center one last time, and then release the posture as soon as you're done. Good. The next posture we are going to do after the side lunges, we are going to do like calf raises. So once you've done the hamstring stretch, so walk to a wall, and then you want to like so that you can press your hands on the wall, and then for 60 seconds so that you can lift your heels up and then bring them down. So this exercise actually works on the calf muscles. So as you keep lifting up and bringing the heels down, you can feel a very nice stretch, especially on the calf muscles. So you keep doing this for about 60 seconds. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come up, exhale, lower down. For 30 more seconds to go. Maybe find like some more 15 seconds here, inhaling and exhaling. Then when you're ready, release the exercise. Take a rest and shake it out, massage your legs. The next posture you're going to do, come on to line on your back and then bring your bum next to the wall. So you bring your right hip next to the wall and then so that you can lie on your back, bring in your glutes on the wall. Line leg abduction. So with an inhale, you straddle your feet. With an exhale, you bring your feet back together. So you do this, inhale, open your feet, exhale, bring them together. So for 60 seconds, here you can find this line leg abduction. Exhale. So you'll feel that stretch on your inner thighs, on your groin area. And then exhale, bring the feet back in. So you keep doing this for about 1 minute. Inhale as you open. Exhale, bring the feet back together. More seconds to go. Keep straddling your legs. And maybe say that you can even hold it here for a bit. So I'm using the corners of this wall where I'm practicing just so they can use them, just be able to hold the posture. And maybe say they can grab my opposite elbow, opposite hand, opposite elbow, and just stay here. Then gently release the posture by bringing the feet back together, or otherwise so that you can hug your knees, come into sitting. The next posture you're going to do, you're going to do a dynamic left leg stretch. So you're going to bend your right knee slightly, and then you want to keep your back flat, so thereabout. And then inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, keep pressing onto that left knee. So your right knee is slightly bent, and then your left foot is totally like, engaged on the ground, and the hamstring is totally stretched. So inhale, exhale, keep pushing into that left knee. Just be able to feel that nice deep stretch on the entire left hamstring. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bow forward. Oof. Inhale, exhale. So that you can hold it here for a bit. Keep pushing that left knee down, just to be able to find a stretch on the hamstring. A few more seconds to go. And then gently find one last bend, and then gently release the posture so that you can find a dynamic right leg stretch now on this side. So you're bending the left knee slightly, the right leg is totally stretched. So with an inhale you come up, with an exhale you press onto that right knee. Just be able to feel that hamstring stretch on the entire right leg. So you keep doing this, trying to keep the upper body as flat as possible. Exhale, bow forward, feeling that nice stretch on the entire right hamstring. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, exhale. Oof, it's a lot. Inhale, come up. Exhale, push into that knee. Keep going. Fill up. Empty. Last time. Release the posture. You can shake it out. The next posture we're going to do a standing half forward fold. So bring your hands to your hips, and then with an inhale, puff up your chest. With an exhale, bow forward. Okay, gazing forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bow forward. Trying to keep the legs as straight as possible. Come up. Exhale, bow forward. Trying to bring your torso parallel to the ground underneath you. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, pull your belly in and bow forward, bringing your chest parallel to the ground. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bow forward. So you keep doing this for about 40 to 50 seconds. Exhale, bow. It's a very nice stretch, not only just on the hamstrings, but also just working the spinal column here. Just try to get that nice spinal stretch when you sink your hips towards the back. Inhale. Exhale. Moving with intentionality in this posture. And then one last time. Find a fold. And then an inhale. So that you can hold it for a bit. And then gently release. Oof. The next posture, you're going to come into a lunge. Drop your right knee down and then keep your left knee above your left ankle and then keep sinking into that knee. So you're melting your hips down towards the ground, feeling that kneeling lunge stretch. And then try to keep the torso straight as possible. So avoid arching the back in this posture. And then just stay here. Keep pushing the hips down and just be able to feel that nice groin stretch and also a hip stretch. So again, remember, hip openers are very crucial, especially when you're working on this split routine. Good. And then gently release that stretch. The next posture you're going to do again is now the kneeling lunge stretch now on the opposite side. So we did the left, now let's go to the right side. So you take your right leg forward, again stacking the knee above the right ankle, bring your hands on your right knee and then keep melting your hips towards the ground. Yeah, so you can see like there's a whole shape here being drawn, especially with my knee, my back, my knee to knee, and then the knee above the ankle. It's like some, what do you call it, a right angle, right angle triangle there being created in the body. So you keep pushing that knee down towards the ground, keeping the chest upright, because when you keep the chest upright, it's actually putting the weight on top of the hips. Inhale, exhale. So again, 50 seconds. We are halfway through the journey. Exhale. So just keep melting the hips forward just to find that deep stretch. And then when you're ready, gently release the posture. Oof. The next posture we're going to do, we are going to find our sitting position, and then we are going to do hands moving forward, routine. We've done this before. So come into Dandasana, the stick posture, where you try to create an L with your body. And then when you're ready, start pressing your palms down on the thighs and keep walking them towards your feet. And then as you come up, straightening the spine, you walk the hands back in towards your belly, breathing as naturally as possible. And then keep walking those hands forward towards your toes. And then once you get to your toes, so that you can slowly rise up, making the torso straight as you come up. So you keep doing this several times, about 50 seconds. Keep pressing the thighs down, press the shin bones here, and then slowly come back up, very slowly, moving with intentionality. Inhale, keep going down, massaging the thighs all the way to the feet, and then come up very slightly, bringing the chest upright. Oof. 20 more seconds, they're about to go. Feeling that nice massage on the thighs and the shins. One last move, taking those hands forward, and then gently release, coming into an upright position. The next posture you're going to do, you're going to find a spine stretch. So you're going to pull your belly in, take your hands up above your head, and so that you can hinge forward from your hips and grab the sides of your feet. And then when you're ready, rooting your seat bones down so that you can bow forward. Target to see whether you can bring your elbows down on the mat. Otherwise, you can just stay here, opening your chest by looking forward. Otherwise, if you want more challenge, so that you can drop your head down, kiss your knee. If grabbing the sides of your feet is too hard, you can take your wrists above your toes and then just stay here, folded forward. So this is a very good stretch on the back, but it's also very good again for the hamstring. Just be able to stretch the hamstring muscles as you're finding that bow. Inhale, exhale. Just stay here using your breath here, sending the breaths to the hamstrings, the back of the legs. Inhale and exhale. And then when you're ready, start coming up very slowly, release the posture, take a rest. The next posture we're going to now do the kneeling lunge, but pulse it. So we just did kneeling lunge and we are not making any movement. So now bend your left knee and then drop your right knee down on the ground, and then bring your hands on top of your left knee. And then instead of just now sinking the hips, so that you can make pulses with your hips. So you keep sinking your hips like in some form of movements. As you keep sinking your hips down towards the ground, you'll feel a very nice stretch on the groin area as you keep melting into that front knee. So you can just keep making very light, gentle pulses here. Trying to keep the upper body straight and centered at the middle. Halfway through the journey, keep making those pulses as if you're like shifting the body down towards the mat as opposed to forward, because you're trying to get that nice alignment of your upper body. A few more seconds to go here on the kneeling lunge pulses on the left side. Release the posture, take a rest. Let's see whether you can find a kneeling lunge stretch with pulses on the right knee. So again, knee above the ankle, press your hands on the right knee, and then when you're ready, start bringing in those pulses on your hips. So you keep sinking the hips down towards the ground. Upper body is straight and engaged. Just be able to keep that weight above your hips. Breathe in naturally. We're here for about 50 seconds. Inhale and exhale. And with every exhale, you're even like lunging even deeper, just bringing in those pulses even deeper, just be able to find that deep stretch on the hips. Halfway through the journey, we have about 20 more seconds left here. Inhaling and exhaling. And then gently straighten that foot, release, take a rest. The next posture, you're going to do like a seated tree pose. So bend your right knee, press that foot on the left thigh. So you're seated and then you're stretching the entire left hamstring. And then your right knee is like literally down on the ground. And then so that you can reach towards your left foot with both your hands. Keep pressing the right knee down on the ground. Let it ground you very nicely on the ground. And then just feel that stretch, not only on the left hamstring, but also on the back as you bow, just like what you did when you were doing the seated forward fold, you know. So you want to bring in the same kind of motion here. Inhale and exhale. Call this Janu Shirshasana in yoga. So you're trying to like see whether you can find that nice tree pose as you reach forward towards the big toe. And then from here, gently release, switch sides. So straighten the right leg now, and then so that you can bend the left knee, and then keep pressing the left foot on your right thigh. And then so that you can reach forward, grab the sides of your feet. Now inhale, open your chest, and then exhale so that you can bow forward. Otherwise, you can always just stay here, trying to keep a flat back as you gaze forward. Sitting hamstring stretch on this particular side. Yeah. So you're able to feel like a gentle stretch on the back or even your left thigh, because the left thigh keeps pushing, the left knee keeps pushing the floor away from you. So you'll feel a very nice stretch again on the left thigh here. And if you're up for more adventure, you can always drop your head down and just bring your elbows down on the ground, just the way we did the earlier one. Feeling that deep stretch here. Kiss your knee if possible and just hold the posture. Inhale and exhale. And then when you're ready, release the posture. Take a rest. The next posture we're going to do for 50 seconds, we are going to do the lizard pose. So again, you can cross your legs, shift your weight forward coming into downward facing dog, bending one knee at a time. And then from here, bring your left leg outside your left palm. And then stay here in a lunge, pressing your palms down on the ground. And then just stay here. Otherwise, feel free to drop your back knee. So we can drop our back knee and so that you can bring your forearms down on the ground. Again, it's perfectly fine to support these forearms on the block. Just be able to raise the floor away from you. Otherwise, you can stay down here with your forearms down. Keep pushing that left knee outwards. Lizard pose is also called the twisted dragon pose. So it's like you're trying, you can imagine your legs are just trying to create that shape of a dragon right about now. And just stay here. Inhale, exhale. Sending breaths into your left hip here, because that is where like the stretch and the sensation is really like rife there. So you want to stay with that sensation as you send your breath there. And then gently release by pressing your palms down, taking a rest, and so that you can switch sides. You can take downward facing dog, bend one knee at a time, shake that foot out if need be, and then take lizard pose on the opposite side. So bring your right leg outside your right palm. And then you can either stay with your back knee off the mat, otherwise you can drop the knee down and so that you can bring your forearms down. Again, feel free to cushion your knee if it's too much on the knee, then keep pushing that right knee outwards, just be able to find that deep stretch. If it's too hard, feel free to use blocks to support your forearms, or otherwise press your palms on the ground. If it's working and you want more challenge, you can always like lift the back knee off the ground, just be able to feel that stretch. Inhale, exhale. Lizard pose, Uttana Pristhasana. Then gently, when you're ready, release by pressing your palms down, lifting your torso up, and then take downward facing dog. Then you can shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Take a rest. The next posture we're going to do, you're going to come and lie on your back, and then from here we're going to do like a spine hamstring stretch. So that you can grab your right knee towards your chest, and so that you can grab the sides of your feet. Slide your hands and bring them on your calves, and so that you can push that knee towards your face. And then you're trying to grip the lower leg fully, pressing the ground the entire time. So in my case, here is the right leg, which is down on the ground. So you can want to press that leg down on the ground, just be able to feel that stretch as you push the left knee towards your face. And then stay here for like about 50 seconds, just be able to find that deep stretch. Oof. I'm even helping my right foot stay in place by pushing that thigh down on the ground. Inhale, exhale. And then you can see whether you can even keep pushing that leg even a little bit more. And then when you're ready, release the posture. Switch sides. So hug your right knee towards your chest. And then once you're here, so that you can grab the sides of your feet and then stretch that leg up towards the ceiling. And then once it's up, so that you can grab your right calf and then keep pushing the knee towards your face. Just be able to feel that nice stretch on the groin, on the hips. This is the way to go when you're doing this split challenge. And then just stay here for about 60 seconds. Finding that nice supine stretch on the right. Inhale, exhale. With every exhale, you see that you can even deepen and push it even further. If it's there for you, you can say that you can lift the head to meet the knee. Kiss your knee if possible, it's perfectly fine. Others just stay there, finding stillness, keeping your head long on the ground. Inhale, exhale. And then when you're ready, release, hug your knees to your chest, and then straighten the legs forward. The next posture we are going to do, and the last one, we're going to do supported splits. So bring your right knee down and then come into half Hanuman on the left, and then get a cushion, get a block or something, and then so that you can stretch the left legs totally forward, and then support your thigh on the cushion underneath. And then you can get some blocks and so that you can press your hands on the block just to be able to hold you into place, trying to keep the torso straight as possible. And then just stay here, inhaling and exhaling. Breathe in. So for 30 seconds so that you can hold this posture, just trying to give you a back view here, and you can already tell how far my hips are away from the ground. final breaths here before we switch sides. See whether you can kiss your left knee. Mwah. And then when you're ready, release the posture. Oof. You can shake it out, just massage the thigh. Otherwise, bring your right leg forward, coming into half split. And then when you're ready, so that you can slide that leg forward and then the back foot back, supporting your right thigh on top of a cushion or just some block, just something supporting you to not go all the way, because we don't want to tear our ligaments right about now. And then from here, so that you can kiss your knee and bow forward just as you deepen the posture. Inhale, exhale. Feeling that burn, especially on the entire hamstring. And then when you're ready, release the posture, come into sitting. Namaste, guys. Bye.